right. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. This is your daily dose of positive vibes. Your girl, Chasity A. Wells. Listen, guys, I actually am going to start streaming every single day here on YouTube as well as TikTok. One thing that I've learned is we really must have control of our audience, as well as our engagement, right? So, what I decided is I'm going to actually start utilizing other platforms other than just TikTok, right? Because the reality is, I work my butt off to stay engaging with each and every person that I'm engaging with, right? So, if you've ever met me in real life, you know that that's real. And so, for people who have met me online as well, I do my absolute best to reach out to each and every one of you guys as well. So, what do we do on our positive vibes and daily dose of positive vibes? Well, we just come in and I affirm your day. I give you all the juice, all the beautiful positivity that you guys are giving back to me, right? I normally have either a scripture that I've read or I'll share with you guys just, life experiences and different things like that to be able to help you have an absolutely amazing day. So let's get ready to rumble and go. All right. Let's do this, guys. All right, so I'm gonna get my music going and stuff like that. My internet was giving me the blues earlier. So now we on board and we got all of this cranking. So let's get all the positive vibes going, everything going. Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, make sure you share the live out. I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you. Um, jump up, jump it. Let me see. We got to get some vibes going, baby, because it's only so much talking I can do. Only so much talking I can do. Yeah. All right. So we getting everything set up, and we're gonna take this back away from here. Okay. All right. I appreciate you all for being here. Rolly, rolly. Now, if y'all know anything about me, Chris Brown is absolutely my favorite R&B artist. Welcome in, Tyrone. Great day to you, Grand Rising. Have an absolutely amazing day at work. Have an amazing day on purpose, okay? Feel with love. All right, guys. So let's get ready. Let's get going here. Yeah, I just needed some music. Some music on this morning. We needed some music. All right. So I'm going to let it play for just a second because I know one of the things that I was already planning for with TikTok is to let it run for about 10 minutes before I begin talking on here. So threw me off a little bit this morning. Celtics fan, welcome in. DC Destroyer, great day to you. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen. Let's get it up to 1,000 likes. Not sure why we haven't made it there yet, y'all. So let's make sure we showing some love and we doing that, okay? Grand rising to you, King. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you have an absolutely amazing Friday, okay? Oh, I was in TikTok jail. They banned me for a grip. I don't even know. As soon as I got started again, then it was like they stopped me. They let anybody say whatever they want to say to me, but if I say anything back, then I'm in trouble. See, they even restricting you saying why. Listen, y'all, I cannot stand this. I'm starting to get frustrated. I don't do a lot of censoring. I'm an Aquarius. My speech, my voice means a lot to me. So let's do this. If you guys are not following me on other places, make sure you are following me on YT. And it is I am Chastity A. Wells. I am Chasity as in time Y A. Wells. Because I promise that's where I'm about to start moving everything. Because all this censoring, and y'all talking about, I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. Emma! 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 All right. And then TikTok get mad if I read my book or anything. DC Destroyer, you know that's all I know how to be. Bless the Most High. That's all I know how to be. So, yes, thank you so much. Have an absolutely amazing day. Yes, I am. Thank you. All right, YouTube, what's good? Let's get ready to get in here, baby. So, we're going to let TikTok do whatever TikTok do because I see TikTok on they whatever. You know what I'm saying? They on they thing. So, let's crank. Let's do our 1-2. Baby, it's me and you. That's what we about to do today, okay? All right. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Welcome in. My name is Chasity A. Wells. This is your daily dose of positive vibes. What do we do on our daily dose of positive vibes? Well, guess what? It sounds exactly what it is, right? I come in here, we affirm our day, we talk about our affirmations, we remind ourselves that we are created in the Most High's image and that we affirm our positivity, we affirm the greatness within, we affirm all those great things. Listen, life is happening to every last one of us. The reality is we do not have to allow outside circumstances dictate on how we feel. We control that. We control that. Awesome. DC Destroyer, travel safely, King. We dictate that, right? So it's in the power of the mind and who we are. So you must affirm who you are. Affirm um, your mindset. It's not about what happens to us, it's how we allow it to affect us. Okay. So, a part of my mindset, guys, I haven't always been like this. I've been living on this great planet for, you know, post 40 years. It's been a great ride. It's been very turbulent. It's been very, very turbulent. I must say, I have not made the best decisions all the time in my life, to be honest. I have not. I have not. I have not made the best decisions in my life. And I think that's where I learned to really turn over to source and turn over to reading a lot of books for mindset to make sure that I was able to get through because I wasn't making the best decisions. Caramel Dominican, welcome in, my love. Welcome in. Welcome in, my love. Welcome in. So I'm dual streaming. I'm here on YouTube as well because Caramel Dominican, I am. I'm going to be moving most of my followers over to YT because I do not like the censoring that we are dealing with here on this app. I'm even looking at how long it's taken for everyone to get me up to 1,000 likes. So I just pay attention to those things. And as a businesswoman, I have to make adjustments like I do in business. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in to get your daily dose of positive vibes. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. I know this is a thank you. I know this is early for you. It's 5 o'clock in the morning your time. Listen, sis, get you some absolutely amazing rest. I'll be on for a second. Also on YouTube, make sure you follow me at I am Chasity A. Wells. That's IMCHASIT as in Tom Y. Wells. Make sure you guys follow me there as well because I'm gonna be doing most of my streaming on there. Thank you. Hee-haw. I don't know why I like that darn mustache gift. Yes, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much, my love. And I'll be there later on to support you on your live as well. Okay. I appreciate you so much, my love. I thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very rare that we get a chance to meet some real ones online. And so when you get a chance to meet another great person online, listen, we have to honor that space. We have to be grateful for that, right? Because there's not a lot of that. So that's why I always tell people to share my live out with 5 other amazing women. Which women are that? They're small business owners, right? Entrepreneurs, spa owners, insurance agents like myself, insurance agents, real estate agents, all those different people. Why? Why? Because We understand. We get it. We understand what it takes. That girl with that bow. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta learn how to do this dual thing. Like that. I gotta do both. Gotta do both. All right. I did not know. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Why are we still at only 275 taps? See, I know that's not real. Because I know more than 275 people. That is wild. That is wild. I'm going to check it out when I come in your room later. Because, okay, it looked like it's picking up now. I'm just trying to see. I don't understand. Okay, so it went from, now it's at 420. Maybe the app just glitched you today. I don't know. All right. YouTube. So this is what we're doing here today, and I'm gonna have this a lot more polished next time. Like I'm just now seeing that y'all can see the little tax in my wall, and this ain't in the frame. Like it don't look that bad on TikTok, but it looks horrible. It looks trash on YouTube because it's a different camera. So that's okay. That's okay. Listen, one thing about me is I'm real and I ain't tripping on nothing. So like it is what it is, and now I realize I'm gonna have to put this bad boy in the frame because when I'm on Zooms and stuff like that, you can't see that. And so now on this camera, you can see it. So that's an update. That's an update for the kids. So I'm gonna definitely have to do something about that. No problem. What you're doing is cool. I see what both medias. Thank you, DC Destroyer. I definitely do appreciate you. Listen, one thing about your girl, listen, we come from a people who had to struggle. Our people was enslaved. Our people, I don't know why they say enslaved for so long, but that's neither here nor there because I wasn't there. So, but I know the strength that it takes to keep getting up and being in bondage, and you still trying to figure out your way. So guess what? I don't take my ancestors for granted. And what does that look like for me? That means I'm gonna get up every single day and I'm gonna give it every single bit that I have. Every single bit that I have. I'm grateful for the sacrifice that my grandparents made, that my ancestors made in this great country for me. And so I don't take that for granted. And so when one app is acting up and they want to give me a hard time or censor me or whatever the case may be, maybe I take my show on the road. I'm on up the street. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. It's all good. So we are good to go there. It looked like I got makeup on my teeth. Oh, this is not starting out right. Today has been a day already. That's right. Thank you for reminding everybody. My mom told me that yesterday, DC Destroyer. I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, you ain't seen it on the internet? Well, obviously not, Mom. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was like, it ain't came up in none of my feeds. However, you know why? Because I do not do a lot of ingesting online. And I'm very specific about what I take in online. And it has to be something that's knowledgeable about business, or it's going to be about renewable energy or something like that. And then I'm off. I got to go. Because you'll find yourself like down a rabbit hole. You'll be down a rabbit hole just consuming. And I just ain't got it to do. So that's it. That's how that's going to be. So, all right. So YouTube, this is what we going to do. All right. So we're going to read from my book that I want to read because YouTube isn't going to ban me for me reading my book, right? This other app, they play games with me, and that's cool. So guess what we're going to do today? We're going to do what exactly I like to do. And that's tell you I'm actually reading from this great book. It's called Eat That Frog. And yes, I've been reading it for a minute. I was supposed to be done today. I may finish it this weekend and then just have bookmarks some things that I want to talk to you guys about. But in the meantime, guess what? I'm going to finish chapter 17 with you all here today. So thank you all for being here with me. I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you. All right. So, chapter 17 says, focus your attention. All of life is the study of attention. Where your attention goes, your life follows. So, where your attention goes, your life follows. So, remember, I said when we first got in here this morning, I always talk about it. Life is not about what happens to you, it's what you do about it, right? It's how you process that information. And so, like for me, it's not because my life has been very easy. No, I've made so many poor decisions throughout my life. One of the things that I definitely am grateful for is I've had a mother that absolutely loved me. She absolutely loved me. However, critical thinking was not something that was really taught to me. Like, think this shit, like think this through. You know what I'm saying? Think this through for another 2, 3, 4 years out. Like, is this the result that you want? And don't be so impulsive and just make a decision for today. Um, and I made a lot of decisions for that moment that made me feel good, right? And those decisions many times was not good, not good. So I learned along the way just to be able to start picking up books, learning how to, you know, train my mind a different way, just so I can see a different result in my life. So I really do speak highly about reading. So focus attention is the key to high performance. The attraction of distraction. The lure of electronics and other interruptions lead to diffuse attention, a wandering mind, and a lack of focus, and ultimately underachievement and failure. So let's put that back into perspective here today. Caramel Dominican, thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. So it says focus attention is key to high performance. So we have to have focused attention, right? And so one of the things that I have done to ensure that I have focus is the notifications that are on my phone, I turn all of them off. All of them off. The only notifications I receive on my phone is if the phone is actually ringing or is from specific people. Other than that, everything is off. There is no YouTube notification. Um, there is no additional any of those social media apps. All off. Any of the metaverses, all of those have been disabled, like just disabled, because at this point in my life, right? I told you guys, I've already made enough poor decisions in my life. What the hell I need to be distracted with social media for? What do I need to be distracted with? Anything other than my goals? I'm just not in the mood anymore. I'm not in the mood. So if it's not a part of what I've written out for me for my day and for my life, there's no need for it to have my attention or for me to consume or ingest that information. There's no reason for me to do that, right? So I want you guys to really take hold of those type of things as well. Now, current research proves that continuously responding and reacting to emails, telephone calls, text, and instant messages has a negative effect on your brain, shortening your attention span and making it difficult, if not impossible, for you to complete tasks upon which your future and success depend on. Now that's crazy because I didn't even get to that yet, right? So studies have even shown, right, that that's how important focus is, because us answering emails, text messages, all these things throughout the day, it's not good. It's just definitely not good for us. So we really must focus our attention and what we're doing and really stay intentional. All right. Mm. Yeah, look, this is nerve wracking. I don't know what you're talking about. And okay, y'all, give me 2 seconds. That's gonna drive me crazy. All right, so we made it back. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys so much. Caramel, you still here, my love? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Listen, I don't expect that from you because I know you're tired. And it's been a long, low day. So, all right. So, guys, thank you so much. So, we're doing both, and I'm gonna really focus over here because the thing with TikTok is they come and go as they please. So, I really don't really want to be focused. I really got to get focused and build this up because that's what we're talking about is attention, right? So, I want to be intentional with my intention, and my intention is to really grow my audience here. So, I'm able to stay connected with you all and I don't have different um, people censoring every single thing that I say, but they don't censor the people that come into the room. That's not cool. So you allow content creators to get beat up, but yet and still we can't say anything. That's ridiculous. Like, come on. All right. So again, so a part of what we're doing every single day, guys, is focusing our attention, right? And this is what my impact is for us to do Wake Up and Win with Chastity. I want to infuse your day with a daily dose of positive vibes. And so whether that's just quoting from a book that we're reading together, inspiring you to read a book, whether it's Eat That Frog, whether it's, Think and Grow Rich, whatever that book may be, or even my personal book that I wrote, you can definitely click it on the link tree. I think I've added it back. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, just any of those books, right? And what it does is it helps you focus. It helps your mind realize. Great day to you, Scorpio King. Thank you so much for stopping by. It helps you actually refocus your mind. It helps you refocus on what is important. Sometimes with the news and everything that's going on around us, it's so easy for us to pay attention to the negative that's going on. However, let's not focus on that. The reality is you woke up, you have breath in your body, your limbs are moving. If you're able to see me right now, guess what? That means you have internet access and you have a freaking phone. You have some form of electronics. Be grateful for that. Praise the Most High for that, right? So it's all about what do you focus on? Whatever you focus on, that's what grows. Let's eliminate distractions. Distractions come from social media. I'm not saying just completely unplug. No. However, social media is a horrible master. It's a great servant, but it's a horrible master. What does that mean? That means that if you are constantly scrolling and you see one thing after another and you constantly scrolling, you're addicted. You're becoming addicted to it. And so now it's your master instead of being your servant, right? So what technology is supposed to do for us, guys, is it's supposed to serve us. It's supposed to make our lives easier. What YouTube is doing is it's making it easier for me to connect with everyone. It's one me, and I'm able to spread my message to many people. That is how social media is supposed to work, right? You're not supposed to get lost in the whole app and then you're scrolling from one thing to the next, and you look up and you've missed a whole day. So like for myself being an entrepreneur, right, and making sales calls throughout the day, if I run down a rabbit hole, somebody will send me something from Facebook, like my mom did yesterday. She sent me something from Facebook, and I told her simply I will check it out at the end of my workday. I left it at that. I did not click on it. My friends send me stuff, I click on it the next day or when I'm done working. I have to, because what happens is as soon as you click on that one thing that's super funny, right? Then it trains you. Like it shows you something else that's catchy. And then it gives you a preview of it. And then what we do with our nosy selves, we click on that. And then boom, 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 boom. And that thumb is gone. Next thing you know, guys, you've spent, instead of you spending 2 minutes on the first thing that they showed you, right? Or even 30 seconds, now you're 30 minutes in, you're an hour in. And that takes away from my productivity for the day. That takes away from the phone calls that I need to make. That takes away from me following up with my clients for insurance. That takes away from me making sure that people, families are protected. So I have to take these things very, very seriously. And at one point in my life, I didn't. I was just like everybody else. I didn't. I would just go down the rabbit hole and you're scrolling for hours and hours. I remember when all this stuff originally was coming out, and I was working at AT&T, I had a sidekick. I think that's what it was called at the time, a sidekick phone. And those were so cool. And then I had like a BlackBerry or something like that. And we would spend so much time texting and talking and this and that and the other. And so it just makes me wonder, like, as good as I was in sales and I was still one of their top people, I could have still been a lot more productive if I didn't have that distraction there. So I'm always encouraging people just to really dial in, just to see how good you can really become. I've even shared that with my own daughter, right? Because I understand technology is so addictive, and it's just lock in for a second, lock in, and really go after it. Give it your all. Give it your all, your attention. Like really dial in, baby, and really see what you're able to become. Because my guess, and my know, in my 46 years of living, is that when you really give something your complete attention, it grows, right? So this is whether it's in relationships, whether it's in business, any part of your life, right? Where attention, where your attention is, that's where it grows. Like some people may say, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You're absolutely right. The grass is only greener where you water it. I believe that. So you really, really, really must focus, dial in, do what you need to do, right? Um, so that's very important, that I want all of us to really start focusing on, and really make sure we're having an absolutely amazing day. So listen, as I continue to grow on here, guys, um, I'm gonna sign out on these YouTube streets, because I still have other posts and other things that I'm gonna post on here as well. I have to become a lot more intentional on here, but I'm gonna make sure I stay on at least 30 minutes because I think it's something magical. I know it's 20 minutes on TikTok, but I'm gonna do 30. Go back to sleep, love. Thank you so much, Caramel. You have an absolutely amazing day. Get your rest, beautiful. I'll be on your live later. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you. All right. So, in closing, guys, one of the books that I'm actually reading is Eat That Frog. I do it pretty slowly because I'm a person that like to actually write in my book, um, and take notes, making sure that I'm applying it. Because they say knowledge is power. Knowledge is power only when it's applied. That's the only time it's powerful. Because other than that, you could just have a bunch of stuff inside your head and you're not implementing anything. So how is that powerful? It's not. It's not at all. So it's not powerful if you're not applying it. Great day to you, Ralph. Have an absolutely amazing day. Thank you so much for joining and getting your daily dose of positive vibes with me. I appreciate you. So, yeah, it's not knowledge is power, it's applied knowledge is power. So make sure you are reading a good book every single day. If you're able to read up to 10 pages a day, I'd highly encourage that. Get up early enough to meditate, pray, affirm yourself. What does affirming yourself mean? What does that look like? That looks like I love myself. I love Chastity. I am proud of you, Chastity. Affirm yourself. I am amazing. I am great. I am a great leader. I am a great follower. I am respectful. I am loving. I am caring. I'm a great mother. Say those things to yourself. You need to hear it. Because here's the reality: for every negative comment that you hear, you need to tell yourself 7 positive things just to cancel out that one darn negative thing. Do you see how powerful words are? One negative comment, it takes 7 positive comments to cancel out that one negative. Food for thought. So that's why I'm very mindful about the company I keep, who I'm talking to on the phone, who calls I take. I'm mindful of all of it because here's the thing: like I have spent the last 18 years being someone's mother, and I've been so locked in and focused on her. Now it's time for me to really come up for air and really love on Chastity. right? And so I encourage each and every one of you to absolutely do the same. So these are some of the things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy reading. I enjoy personal development. I enjoy seeing myself evolve and becoming a different person than I was as an adolescent or even just 5 years ago. Just the conversation, the mindset, the understanding of life is a lot. I love that. So, in closing, here on YouTube, listen, focus your attention. Focus attention is the key to high performance. Remember that. Focus attention is the key to high performance. Now, remember, they said research proves that continuously responding to emails, telephone, phone calls, text messages have a negative impact on your brain. So, let's make sure we minimize how many emails, text messages, and all those things that we are responding to during the day. Have a scheduled time that you're actually even paying attention to those things. For me, I only check my email 2 times a day, right? Unless I'm working on something for a specific client, then I'm focusing and looking for that specific thing. That's it. I'm not going to allow something from somebody else to come in and distract me. I'm not going to allow that to happen, period. Text messages, I'm not responding. Like, unless it's my client. Like, I've had 2 clients just text me and one just called, right? I'm in the middle of something. I can't, I'm not going to do that. The mind shifting, this, that, and the other, it's just not going to happen. So once you discipline your schedule, other people will respect it and they will line up accordingly. So you have to value yourself. You have to honor your space, honor your gift, honor your time. This is the most important and precious gift that God has given us, our time. Choose who you spend it with wisely and be wise with yourself. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll be on here a little bit later. I have some posts that I'm going to be putting up on Wills and Trust on here as well. Definitely feel free to connect with me, and I'll be connecting with you guys as well.